Everybody's having a refreshing morning. Anyway, so I cut the cards, I straightened the cards, prayed over them. It says the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, Wheel of Fortune, and Strength card. Okay, so I was like, okay, looks like this Emperor wants to work with you or work with the Queen of Cups. Um, Possibly in some type of partnership or something like that. Anyway, I was trying to set my stand up, move it backwards, and this was blocking me. It wouldn't let me. It was sitting on the ground. It wouldn't let me move my stand. So I got up and went around and looked at it. It says, "Stay with me." Okay, so I'm gonna read out of this book first, and then we'll get into what the cards we're talking about. We got page 138. It says, survival, disloyal, committed to nothing but getting by, a moment in time. Getting by, a moment at a time. It says, why are we so frightened? It says, when Papa is angry. I can ask myself that now that I'm 53 and Papa brittle twig of 87 shuffling across the floor. Why this trembling fear still in this adult body of mine, when it's 40 years since I lay in that bed listening to the kicks and blows? Would it be tonight? Mama dead, Papa in prison, foster homes for me and my brothers, and would they let me keep my dog? It says the red notebook we take turns to write in, my brothers and I, when the family council meets once a week. Once a fortnight, we lay down a plan. What we're going to have for dinner: pancakes, fried trout. The brothers do the dishes Tuesday and Thursday, and my job's to do the bathroom and clean the toilet. And pancakes and trout and dishes are surface words. What they really say is, I'm so afraid, I'm so afraid, I'm so afraid, I'm so afraid. And then it starts. You can hear it in Pippa's voice, and Papa's voice, and Mama just sits there. And the tears start running down my little brother's faces, and they're crocodile tears. Papa says, the hardness builds up in the voice. Then the tone is there inside my head. It takes me away through the window and out towards the lines in the light and the river that we can't see, but which lies there in a crease in the landscape, a cutting, a running, and running towards the sea. There is no tone in my head to take me away. I sit there on my chair the whole time. I stare at Papa because I'm Lindren's Rana, and Carl too. I'm his little girl and he needs me. Papa, it doesn't matter how much he frightens us. He needs everything I have. I can write this now, but I didn't think in it at the time. I don't know what I thought then. I don't think at all. I just was alone in the frightening. Take that as it resonates. Somebody was alone. Somebody was feeling alone. Somebody was feeling loyalty towards a brute. Someone that was scary. Okay. And everybody just kind of watched. Or this talks about so many things. I mean, she's astro traveling. When the shit starts, she separates herself out of it. Just that them 2 pages talked about a lot of things, okay? Nostalgia, remembering, having a remembering of what it was like, and was your point of view skewed? Was it skewed by loyalty? I mean, like, there was abuse or something going on, and it was like there was excuses made because there was a separation, a disconnect from it. Okay, see, I'll take that as it resonates. The cards fell out as the Emperor, the Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card. Okay, someone is wanting to maybe you help someone work through some type of childhood trauma, something you told them to do, some type of exercise that you told them to do. It helped them, it helped trigger, open up repressed memories and things like that. Because someone's wanting to work with you for some kind of work that you do or did. Okay. So take it as it resonates. Let's find out what's going on with the cards, y'all. All right, let's find out. All right, give me 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Tell me what's going on with this Emperor, Queen of Cups, the Eight of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune, and the Strength card. Tell me what's happening in the here and now. Woo, that went flying. It says somebody's about to give you something. 6 of Cups. That's giving and receiving. The Magician and the Knight of Swords. Figuring out some type of way to do something. Somebody says they have everything that this person wants to give you the last little thing that you need. I'm telling you, it's something to do with finances, okay? Because you have all the tools. You're going to have all the tools that you need in the here and now. Now you need to find some type of direction. It looks like you're your own hero. Like you're some kind of... It looks as if you might be somebody else's hero. What is this Knight of Swords? It says 5 of Cups. You want some type of victory. You're the perfect fit. Someone's looking at you like a hero. Possibly an earth angel. Because they got wings. You beat out all the other competition. Look, somebody wants to give you something. Without a doubt. For being authentic. Tell me about this 6 of Cups. It says 8 of Cups. Someone's moving up, elevating, going to go in a higher direction, seeing things. It's something to do with you're about to receive some type of recognition. We got 666 out here with an 8 and a 5. You're receiving some type of recognition. Someone wants to give you some type of recognition, fairness. It looks like you're going to receive some type of business for your work. Someplace that you can do your work. Tell me about this 8 of Cups. Look. I'm telling you, it's someplace you can do your work. He wants to work with you. He's in love. This person wants to work with you. As a partner. This is a partnership. This person knows like some kind of both of y'all are equal energy. Like someone does it. It's like someone has the earthly tools and someone has the spiritual tools. That's what it looks like. Take that as it resonates. Whoa, that one went to the floor. Yeah, look, 10 of Wands and the Judgment card went to the floor. Y'all been working together. This is about using your gifts using your talents together at something. What's the Judgment? This is 8 swords. Something's been stagnated. You're being told to wait. You're waiting on something. What is collective waiting on? It says your business. 9 of Cups. Because something's prepared. You are deeply satisfied with everything that you have. The planets have aligned and you have everything you wished for. Count your blessings and express gratitude for what you have created. You're about to get... They're asking you to hold on. You're about to get some kind of adoration. So they're asking you to hold back. Wait. You're waiting on something because a decision has been made. A decision's been made about some kind of hard work. Someone's been working really, really hard. It looks like that both of these have. They're telling you something's being prepared because there's going to be some kind of partnership. Something's being prepared. They're asking you to wait because it's something to do with a job, with your finances. This is a new job, something that you haven't experienced. It's just something new. Like, it looks like you're going to be standing on a stage. What's this job about? What does he want to ask the partner? Seven of Pentacles in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Well, this was different. I wasn't expecting that. It's some kind of work you've been doing, because this is the same person on these two cards with the bandana on her head. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. Because I asked, what is this work about? It says, you are questioning whether you have invested your time in the right project. It says, and if you will be adequately rewarded. You may feel frustrated or impatient, wanting instant results. You know, that's the truth. Because somebody's been working super, super hard. Okay? Looks like this High Priestess. And also the Magician. Both of them have been working hard on something. And you're wondering if it's going to be a payoff. Okay? And then we got the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Be cautious about accepting or making an offer related to your finances. The timing isn't right. It may not come to fruition as expected. Access the feasibility of your idea before proceeding. So, collective needs to question this opportunity, this proposal. Collective needs to question it. The Chariot. Remain balanced, because there's a lot of stuff going on. There's a lot of quick actions. Because it's almost like someone's... Let me clarify that real quick. It says the moon, there's some kind of illusion here. This could be something to do with a Cancer. I'm just saying. Okay? Then it has the Three of Swords and the Three of Wands. And the Three of Pentacles. 333 right there. Someone taking control, looking towards the future. And then there's something going to be exposed. It says you can move forward in this new beginning. There's some kind of new start. That somebody wants you to be the boss of some kind of business. You're the perfect fit, okay? This looks like, I'm telling you, they're married, and they're in love. I'm telling you, you're the perfect fit for some kind of. There was someone that was like in a leader position. Was corrupt or crooked, okay? I'm telling you. This King of Pentacles wants to make you some type of boss of some kind of business. With this Page of Pentacles, this Tower, and this Five of Wands, he says you're the perfect fit. Look, it's going to bring you some type of justice. What's the justice? I don't understand. Okay. He wants to make you the boss. Staying golden. Someone is authentic as all get out. Okay? You're authentic. Now there's something toxic on the bottom. Look at that. It's some kind of optimism, pessimism. See, collective is strong in this gift, whatever this is. Collective is strong in this gift. No one can compare. It says temperance or an earth angel. You get your gifts from God. someone has realized something about you, that you're the real deal. Like, you really truly get your gifts from God. You're an earth angel. You're a messenger. You're someone here to help the masses wake up, be aware, find who they are. You trigger these things, okay? I'm telling you, someone is aware of this now. And what do they want from collective? Shit. Apparently, I mean, it started with the Six of Cups. That could be. I mean, that could be that they want something from you. You understand? That could be them wanting something from you. Because it looks like, okay, what does this King of Pentacles want from collective? Let me see. Let me fix these. What does this King of Pentacles want with collective? What is look. You're doing some type of work you're very passionate about. Okay? What does this King of Pentacles want with collective? He wants to give you something. Or he wants you to give him something. The same scenario. He wants to give you a ring. He's in love with you. It says, think about your future. There's some type of conflict. There's some kind of conflict here. Because you're thinking about your future. It says the Wheel of Fortune, the Seven of Cups, and Judgment. That's some kind of option. Something's going to turn in your favor. This conflict, you're going to win. You're going to win victory over some kind of conflict because you can see into the future. If I read this, it's going to tell you that she's very intuitive. There's something about you being able to see into the future. And you being... You're set aside, collective. Your uniqueness, your originality, all of that star power that you have, even if you're not trying to express star power, you have it. Do you understand? And something is turning in your favor. You have to keep your optimism. You need to stay optimistic because you're divinely loved. I'm telling you. What is this decision right here? What is the Seven of Cups decision? It says 7 Pentacles, some kind of seeds you planted, 5 Wands, and it in some type of competitive energy. It was some kind of seeds you were planting in some type of competitive energy. It says it's causing some kind of chaos. That's clarifying the Seven of Cups. Some kind of option, something. This looks like you were being tested. This looks like you were being quizzed or tested. Yeah, something in your work. You were being like quizzed or tested or something. Somebody was quizzing you, I'm telling you. Let me see. And the final judgment is you passed the test. You're an earth angel. I'm telling you. Temperance and the death card. The final test. You're an earth angel. And there's something toxic here. Apparently, this is a spiritual battle because there's something toxic here. You overcame death. Overcame death. Was there a group of people trying to hurt Collective in a fire? God dang, if that don't look familiar. It says a chariot. Police. These police was... Okay, these police know something about this fucking fire. Someone set that fucking fire, y'all. Someone set it. You see all the matches right there? And you spoke it. You spoke about it against police. What it looks like to me. You're the fair lady. You spoke about this against the police. Because there was some type of injustice with your finances on this matter. It says the Page of Cups. Queen of Pentacles. Some kind of confusion. You lost your job. Look, some kind of confusion about some kind of money that you were owed. It belongs to you. There's some kind of confusion going on here about some type of money that you were supposed to receive and you didn't receive. It looks like it's due to a fire or some kind of accident. Maybe a car crash. Car accident. There was some kind of money that you were owed, that you were supposed to receive. There was confusion over it. Someone else, look, this emperor took this from the star. Or kept it from you. I'm telling you. I'd agreed. I promise you, this person was under some type of duress or drugs or something, but this emperor took something from the star. It's being exposed quickly in your favor. Because you're strong. Look, you're about to be recognized of who you are. 9 Pentacles, Strength, 6 Wands, the Sun card, and the Justice card. You're about to get recognized. This is all about to be exposed that this belongs to you. Who took... It says the Emperor took it. What the fuck? Like, why would the Emperor... Okay, did this Emperor take... This is... Look at this. Some kind of toxic... I believe it was more toxic communication more than anything. He misunderstood something or something to that effect, y'all. Some kind of... something was toxic about that relationship. And it looks like he tried to hurt you. God dang it. Did this motherfucking Emperor try to hurt you? Because you heard what I read. It told you that if this is some type of opportunity coming towards you, and it kind of seems to be too good to be true, better look around, okay? This Emperor... Is this Emperor a loser or what, man? I'm fucking tired of it. Some kind of celebration. King of Swords wants to celebrate you. So this is not the Emperor. This King of Swords is not the Emperor. Is that correct? The Chariot. He's a police. He wants to celebrate you. Why? Why does this... Because this is some kind of new love. This Emperor has to give you something, Collective. He has to. He don't have any choice. Due to this King of Swords. The Moon. Is that in upright or in reverse? It went to the floor that time in reverse. Something's coming out. Being known. You are diving into murky depths of your innermost mind. There may be fear, anxiety, and confusion. You need to go deeper to the core of your emotions to release this fear. Then you will be free. Page 23. He's talking about this King of Swords. Carrying heavy, heavy burdens. What? He's carrying burdens he knows about this fucking emperor. Seven Swords in reverse. The Queen of Wands on the bottom. You feel like a fraud, but that's fear talking. Get out of your head and trust that you have what you need to make this new venture a success. He's contemplating a lot. This King of Swords is contemplating a lot. He's the police. This is the police. These two cards together. He's having some type of realization. It's like he's realizing something about this emperor. Is he going to get out of his head and step forward? It's Eight of Swords. He's stuck. He's stuck still investigating something. He's still looking into some kind of money laundering. Something that was hidden. He's looking into this. Y'all, this is all day long some type of officer. Private eye. Police. Investigate. Still looking into something. God dang, how much motherfucking evidence do you fucking need? I mean, the shit they're doing is so fucking blatantly obvious and plain and simple. You, collective, contacted these stupid motherfuckers and told them they was doing black magic, voodoo, witchcraft. And this motherfucker said, I don't know how to charge them with that. Well, you charge them with fucking attempted homicide, motherfucker. That's how you charge them. If they're doing death spells on you, that's fucking attempted homicide. Anyway, he's looking deeper into something. A death? He's looking deeper into a death? Because you talked about something. You talked about this. He's looking deeper into some kind of death. It has something to do with your work, his work. Y'all's work. Something was written. It says the Five of Cups, the King of Pentacles in reverse. Something was written. Five of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse. That this person would rise and then fall. That's what it looks like. It looks like that this was written, that this person here would rise and have a plenty and lose it all. Five of Cups and the King of Pentacles in reverse. Let's look what it says. It says, a situation hasn't turned out the way you expected and you feel sad, regretful, and disappointed. Okay. And then we got the King of Pentacles in reverse. Reflect on your relationship with money and wealth. You may be putting money before anything else, negatively impacting your relationships and well-being. You mismanage your finances, leaving them disarrayed, taking responsibility for your financial well-being. So he rose through crime, through some type of criminal activity. He's got to give this to you. That's how he's going to lose it all. Because he gained it corruptly. This King of Swords knows about it. This King of Swords is some type of private eye or someone investigating. He's investigating some kind of death. This King of Pentacles is about to, look, he's about to have to give you everything. Is this Collective's ex? Look, you're about to get a brand new beginning. With this King of Swords, it looks like. He's defending you, saying you're the only one that spoke the truth and was honest, and he's defending you. I'm telling you. It's causing a big look. God is directing this King of Swords to defend you. Because you're the only one that was persistent, consistent with the truth. I'm telling you. You fought against them all. They tried to set your house on fire. He's investigating some type of debt, or I'm telling you, he's investigating where they tried to kill you. Is that what this is? This King of Swords investigating this group of people trying to kill Collective over money. Is he investigating this? Yeah, he's investigating apparently attempted murder. Someone was trying to cover up something. Someone was trying to cover up. They was trying to kill you in a fire. More than one. There was a group of people that was working on it together. And you defended yourself. You spoke up. You spoke up to this King of Swords. And said, motherfucker, I heard a gunshot. I heard 3 of them. So how is that just pushed under the rug? That a whole motherfucking person died. And it not even investigated. It's like pushed under the rug. She just died of fire. Motherfucker, I heard 3 gunshots. She was shot first. She was shot first. Why is that just not even part of the news? Why is that not even in the newspaper clipping? That there was gunshots. Nothing. Only the fire. Only the fire was the only thing that was fucking mentioned. But there was gunshots. There was 3 gunshots prior to the fucking blazing. I found a bullet out here. Months after. What, wedged in the fucking dirt. I turned it in. I heard nothing. Please issue bullets. Oh. How the fuck do you even know what I look like? This has been facing my fucking cards the whole time. Dude, low key, you're just a fool. Why? Why? Is this the kind of shit you live for, you loser? Oh, you ain't got nothing to say now? You can't got to your tongue? You're an idiot. Oh, god dang. The fool fell to the floor coming to your door. Well, I guess we're done. I guess we're done with this. I guess this is... Is this just pointless? Is this just pointless? I mean, damn, I can't even fucking get on one time. I can't even get on my live one fucking time without these immature loser motherfuckers constantly being on my fucking channel. Constantly. YouTube don't do shit about it. Nothing. But attack me and fucking take down my fucking hard work that I did over fucking karaoke songs. There's something not right here. There's something fucking wrong with this picture. There's something just not right here. Doesn't make any sense. I could give a flying fuck what you or anybody thinks about me. Do you understand that? Do you see that in my eyes? I don't give a fuck what you think about me, my appearance, the way I look, the way I talk. None of that has anything to do with the message. And I could really give a fuck what you think about me. That's the God's honest truth. I don't care what you think I look like. I don't care. Can you not see that truth in my eyes? I don't give a fuck what you think about the way I look. I don't care. I'm sick and tired of these motherfuckers being allowed to interrupt these messages. I'm sick of it. And it needs to be put to a stop. Because I'm tired of all this. I'm sick of it. I don't care what you think about the way I look. I don't care about what you think about how I dress, how I talk. None of it. If you don't like the way I look, if you don't like the way I sound, or you don't like what I'm fucking talking about, leave. There's no reason for you to say anything. It's not going to make a difference. I'm still going to do this. And I'm still going to look like me. I'm still going to sound like me. So it's not going to fucking make a difference with your stupid little snide-ass fucking comments. I don't give a fuck what you think about what I look like. Do you think I do? I mean, really? I've been doing this for what? 3.5 years? Have y'all stopped me at all in any kind of fucking way, shape, or form? Have you stopped me from speaking these truths by getting on here and attacking me and talking shit? Has that stopped me in any way? No? Okay. Just saying. I could give a damn. I don't care what you think about what I look like. I don't give a fuck. Is that clear? Is that clear to you? If I gave a fuck about it, what I look like in that manner, would I wear a bandana in the courtroom? Come on now. I don't care what you think about what I look like. I don't care. Not trying to impress you. I mean, it ain't like I'm trying to find somebody. I don't give a fuck. I do just fine by my damn self. I don't care what you think. You don't live in my body. You don't have no fucking clue. I don't give a damn. Okay, so that's out of the way. Is that out of the way now? Knowing that what is that stupid boy's fucking name? God dang, I wish I knew his name. I forgot it because it's a weird ass fucking name. It's something like Tyree, but it's not Tyree. It's something like that. Like maybe Tyrese, but it's not even Tyrese, but it sounds like that. That's what this stupid motherfucker's name that's doing that. Y'all, tell you what resonates. If you think I look like a salamander, motherfucker, don't look. Close your motherfucking eyes. Because I don't have no idea what you look like. All I see is a little bitty fucking little circle right here with letters in it. I don't fucking have no idea what you look like. I don't care to either. I don't want to. I don't care what you look like. Doesn't matter to me. Y'all, I was watching this shit yesterday. It really, really, really triggered about like the like gene splicing and all of that, because it says it's going to be like in the days of Noah, okay? And they were showing all these things like the old. I know y'all seen it before. It's like I guess a lion. It would be a lion's body with wings, and it's got this. It talks about it in the Bible too. Okay, it's got this like breastplate thing on, and they're standing in front of all these temples. I don't know, y'all probably seen them. I mean, you probably see it. It's got a helmet, and it's almost a perfect description of the lotus. You know, the lotus with the human face. Got a scorpion tail. Got wings. Got long hair. There's something else, but y'all know what I'm talking about. Well, they were talking about how that's like what I was talking about yesterday. Okay, is these 5 other beings that are below Lord God, okay, and their DNA manipulation, okay, because it even talks about how that the reason that God did the flood is it wasn't because of all the sin, okay? It wasn't all because of all the sin. It was because these abominations, these beings that were corrupting the perfect being, like the humans, okay? They were corrupting it and causing a lot of destruction and chaos on God's creation, okay? And that's why he did it, okay? But they survived. Just like I said, that through one of the mates of the children of Noah, one of those mates had that DNA that already hybrided. Hey, Michael, how are you? That already hybrided blood sequence or whatever, because it says in the days, it says that it washed them away, but they came back. Okay, and if there's only 8 people on the earth supposedly at the time, because they were in that fucking ark, one of them had to have started mating with these fucking angelic fallen angels. Once it was all said and done, they want to claim that it was the youngest one, the youngest son's mate, the one that saw him naked, saw Noah naked, and didn't cover him up. His mate. They say that it was her. Take that however you want to. There's a reason I'm speaking about it. Because it says in the Bible, y'all. Because these things are going to be so fucking scary and so fucking mind-blowing that people's hearts are going to fail them. You understand? We're going to see these creatures on this earth, okay? They're here. They're about to expose themselves. They're about to be seen. They're about to be... I want you to prepare yourself, okay? You really need to prepare yourself to see things that are unimaginable abominations walking around on the earth, okay? You really just need to prepare yourself for that, okay? Because it's going to be here. It's already been before, okay? Just understand that. People are so blinded by the lie, the cover up, they're really blinded by that. But why would the Bible talk about it? Why would it even mention it if it wasn't there to prepare us? You understand? Just understand that it's going to be like in the days of Noah, okay? These giants are emerging. There's been so many X amount of sea creatures emerging that are unknown. They found more unknown species in this past like 2 years than ever before. Okay? So I'm telling you to prepare yourself. Just prepare yourself to see dragons, to see these abominations. Okay? There's gonna be dragons and giants and these creatures. Listen, I watched this thing. Oh, this was creepy though. This is right before I went to bed. I should watch that right before I went to bed, but I did. There was, y'all remember I told y'all that after the last reset, people were like shocked to see babies like they were like, what is that? Okay, and they were creating these babies. They were creating them in incubators and stuff like that. They were creating these babies. So people thought that babies didn't feel pain. They thought that babies did not feel pain. They treated them like a commodity, like something that you pick up at the grocery store. On God, they did. Okay? So that makes me wonder, like, what? Like, where the fuck do they think they came from? What? Honest to God, these people, I swear, they would have these big cells, baby cells, and like, just, it's just shocking that the people were so out of it. Oh, and also, during that same amount of time, during that same era, that same people will, okay, this is craziness, y'all, it's gonna blow your mind, okay? It's gonna blow your mind. During that time, if you notice all the pictures, everything, everybody wore fucking top hats, okay? I know it sounds a little off right now, but I'm gonna explain it to you. Everybody wore top hats. It was like almost a must that they had to. They all was wearing these top hats, okay? So they make these top hats, to make them, they use this certain kind of wool, okay? And they found that if you piss on the wool, that it makes it silkier. And this and that and another, okay? Well, their top hats was, okay, they had a little shimmer to them, what have you, right? So this one dude, he had syphilis. So the way that they treated everything back in the day, the way that they treated any kind of sickness was with using mercury. Mercury. For long ass time they used mercury, okay? It's crazy, okay? So this dude was being treated for syphilis, so he had mercury in his piss, so he pissed on the wool, and his wool was shinier and better and more manageable or some shit like that, and everybody under the sun was coming to buy his hats because his they were shinier and looked better, okay? Now, they figured it out that it was because that he had mercury in his piss because he was sick with syphilis, okay? So, they started putting mercury in every one of these top hats, okay? Now, I want you to understand what mercury will do to you, okay? This is where the terms Mad Hatter comes from. These are where the terms, like the mercury that close to your head for all the time. I mean, people These men wouldn't even leave their house. They wouldn't even walk out the door and stand on the porch without these top hats on, okay? It was almost like a mandatory thing that everybody wore these fucking top hats. And it was causing mass craziness. Like everybody was losing their minds and going insane and this and that, okay? Y'all look this shit up, okay? Look it up. Look it up, okay? It'll blow you away that and it was to this was to it was like to establish the who was going to be like the elite in the Americas, whoever could overcome that craziness from the mercury or whatever, and still maintain. Because it also, what mercury also does is it triggers your imagination. It can cause you to have hallucinations, and it triggers creativity, but at the same time it causes insanity. Y'all really go look this shit up, man. It's crazy. Did you know that all them people was walking around with piss hats on? All of them. Every one of them fucking top hats them rich motherfuckers was wearing. They got piss in them. All of them. Every one of them. It was something odd about that. Y'all look up the history of the top hat. Okay? That's all I'm asking. Look up the history of the top hat. Okay? It'll blow your mind. It will blow your fucking mind. It's craziness. But it was like they was all being forced. But see, it started. Okay, did you know that the pilgrims' hats, for some reason, they're depicted with a buckle on them, but not a single one of them had a buckle on their fucking hat. Nobody. They had symbols. They had symbols on their hats. Okay, different symbols. And the buckle that we use today, it represents those symbols from the past times. Y'all go look it up, man. I'm telling y'all, absolute truth. That shit mind blowing. It's mind blowing. Motherfuckers will run around on purpose with hats on with mercury in them. On purpose. It's just mind blowing. Like if it had a specific amount of mercury in it, boy, they was wanting the shit out of it because it would trigger like it would trigger them to have like these epiphanies, these epiphany moments, and they would have these big like parties and shit. Y'all, please go look it up. It'll blow your mind. I might have put it on the channel, on the page. Alright, so far what I see is plus me. Plus me. And there ain't nothing but another U there. We got two U's and an E. Plus me. It's like it's trying to say first. First. I can already see that this is going to be a pain in the ass to try to write with a U and an E. Crust plus me. Crust. Christ. Why wouldn't that come out? VW. Oh, and that's another thing. And how the fucking NASA and all the government loves the number 666. Y'all go look that shit up, man. That takes too long for me to sit here and describe it all to y'all. Y'all need to look it up. 08, some kind of destiny and a new start. The fools. This is a hero quest right here, y'all. Let us rest. let us, this is Trump. The fuck? Let us Trump. Someone wants to say sorry, fresh. New. New. New press. What? There's rum. Suppress. Suppress us. Suppress. And there's no other vowels. Try suppress. Try my suppress. Try my suppress. Try my cun. Try my fun. Suppress my fun. Try to suppress my happiness, haters. Wow. Wowzers, y'all. Supreme fun. We got pussy out here again for some reason. Try pussy. What? Stop. Must. Okay, let's see. Up. Cope up. Okay, why would two P's be here? Something's fun. Try fun. Miss prep. Somebody thinks you're a preppy, a nerd. Cry. Something over a fuss. Fussy cry. Someone's crying. Must try. Must try what? What? Must try. Must try fussy prep. We got a cup. Pre-cup. Prenup. Look at that. Try prenup. Must represent. Must rep. Must rep. Someone's going to be unprepared. Unprepared. This is hard with just two U's and an E. Creepy. Something self. Sun. VW. This is 666. So this is 5 sixes. Don't know why I'm saying that, but there you go. Less sure. Somebody's less sure. Less sure. Less sure. Messy. Something's messy. Messy rules. Messy rules. Some kind of Puts messy rules in. Puts messy rules in. Something's cruel. Cruel. Stump. Stumpy. Stump. What? Okay. Why are you gonna say stumpy? Stump up. Stump up. Ramp? No. Not a lot to work with. What are you talking about? Street? Like easy? You don't even say street. It says stress. Something stressful. Why are you saying Trump? Trump. Stressful. Cry. Cry up. Cry up. Temperature. Something's petty. Trivial. Or petty. Russ. Says press up. Press up. Street. What is... It doesn't... It's stressful. Stressful. Strut up. Struts up. Struts up. To represent somebody. Creepy. Somebody's creepy. My self. Someone creeping out their self. Myself struts up. Cry. Pry. Unpry. This is uncle. Uncle spy. Trust. Trust. Something senior. Trust senior. Uncle. My uncle. Spy. P.S. For real. WVWZ. Here's all the letters. Uncle. Uncle. Trust. My. Somebody's got ESP. Uncle trust. My ESP. Trust my ESP for real. Spy. Something's in sync. Sync up. Trust your intuition. Sync up. Hold on, I'll be right back, y'all. Y'all see what it says? There's a reason for it. Man, I don't know why, but I'm being told to say this, so y'all just pay attention, okay? You're somebody that you're kind of an introvert, extrovert, okay? And It's like it's like you can walk into a room or walk into somewhere. You're not trying to be noticed. You just going in the room, okay? You're going in the building or what have you. You're not trying to be noticed. You get noticed. Like, you just get seen. Like, you're just shining or something, and people just notice you. Especially the dark people. They just drawn to you. They just want to come try to take some of your light. It's like moths. So you know how moths will sit there and slam into a light over and over and over again until it kills itself? It's like what's going on, okay? You're not drawing attention to yourself. You just are, okay? And you don't do anything. It's just because you have a light. This is why you've been attacked. Okay? When I went to the restaurant, I'm being told to tell you all that, okay? It's like these moths don't know any better, and they keep constantly trying to slam up against you, trying to put you out, but it's only going to be to their own detriment. But they won't stop. They're going to keep doing it till they kill themselves doing it. You understand? That's what a moth does. It'll slam into a light constantly until either that light goes out or they die. It's crazy. That's what's going on. That's a great analogy. You're the light. It doesn't matter where you go. It doesn't matter. People notice you. Okay? You can even try to be not noticed, and you're noticed. You're just noticed, okay? You're just noticed. It doesn't matter. It's happened all your life, okay? It's like, because God put the light on you for them to notice so you can help them heal, okay? And I'm being told to tell y'all, in that analogy, you're a light. These moths are going to constantly try to slam into you to put you out, okay? But you're a lot stronger than that moth, and you just have to just stand there. All you got to do is just be in the hooked up, okay? You stay hooked up to the power source, and you're going to stay lit, and that moth is going to end up to its own detriment, okay? So I'm being told to tell y'all that. See, I take that as it resonates, okay? Yeah, you get noticed. You're very noticed. Look, people test you. Look at that. Test plus test sync up. For real, for real. It says west. It says west. West put my trust Wes put my crew super trust. So somebody trusts you. Somebody trusts you over. They're not showing it though. Why does it say pups? My pups. Trust my pups. My pups. Lump. Lump. Plump. Yes. Yes, what? Yes. Turn. Something about a crest. A family crest. Some kind of heirloom. Try uses my, try fuses. U-turn. left U-turn, left U-turn, plus, it says spy. It says spy. Is that 2 spies? Left spy. Miss Crew. Self, my turn. It's saying self. Myself. Turn myself. Turn myself. Cuts. Spy. Cut, spy, cut up. Crust. Cut up crust. What the fuck are you talking about? Cut up crust. Rules. Myself, turn up. Turn up myself. Turn up myself. Trust spy, trust ESP. Trust ESP. That's the only thing I can think of it saying. It's saying something about prey, like something being hunted. Prey. Sure. Something about being sure. Use. STP, that's oil, ain't it? Step up. Somebody's about to step up. Step up. Self. Turn. My turn. Step up. My turn. Let's say cry. Cry less. Selfless. Cry less. Cry less. Try less. Try less. Cups. Y'all shut the fuck up. Y'all stupid. True. What the fuck? It almost says special, but it don't. Because there's no I, no A. So it don't say special. If it don't have those things. True. My true. All these fucking S's. My true. Cousin. True cup. True love. Lust. My true. The only thing it turns. My true turn. Some kind of information for you. For you. Fly. That says crew, like two different ways of saying crew. True fly, true angel. My true. I'm telling you, somebody thinks you're an earth angel. My true strun, nurse. Somebody may be going to be a nurse. Nurses. My nurses. My nurses? What? Someone wants you to come and nurse them? They want you to fly to them. Super. Like you're, what, like fucking Florence Nightingale? Super trust. They super trust you. Super trust. Something about New York City. New York, fly to New York City. Yeah, I'm the hot stepper, lyrical gangster. Do you love me like that? I just say, y'all, okay, that's what it's saying. Somebody thinks you're pretty. Pretty what? Pretty what? Pretty super? They think you're pretty fly for a white gal. Somebody spun. Somebody is spun. They're spun. Mr. Spun. Us. Us. I don't know what this VW, this all West Virginia. Cuss spun, cuss nups, cuss purse. Men purse? Someone stole someone's man purse? This is wild what I'm seeing. It says something about the menu. Super menu. Lust men. Lusty men. Slutty men? Could say slutty men. Oh my lordy mercy. Okay, just let me put them right there for a second, okay? Because I know soats my pretty men. She has a lot of pretty boys that she calls friends. How they dance in the courtyard, sweet summer sweat. Some dance to remember, some dance to forget. Over here it says crown. It says the ultimate ideal worth spreading. This, without the words, that's a representation of a portal and the sun. You see it? That's a portal. Infectious generosity. Tell us what, motherfucker. It says them, ... together. That sounds, you know what? That sounds right on time. Like, that sounds like it just fits right in with all of it, okay? It says them, ... together. It says the idea is to use the momentum to build a community of committed supporters around each project who will sustain them over several years, contributing ideas, time, and influence as well as money. That's what you needed to hear. Taken together, our hypothesis was that these three steps could create an exciting marketplace for bold, fundable ideas. But does this actually work? Well, we have run this process 6 times now, presenting a group of bold but carefully vetted ideas to groups of potential donors and unveiling a successful proposal at TED. The results have been extraordinary. Even in the first year, more than $100 million was committed, far exceeding our expectations. And as we've learned to tweak the process, the amount raised has grown each time. In 2020, despite the challenges of the pandemic, more than $500 million was raised for 16 different projects. And in early 2023, we broke the $1 billion mark for the first time. These projects supported included a vision to tackle global hunger by empowering small farmers across the entire continent of Africa to increase their yields by using an effective combination of seeds, training, and financing. This sounds like not for Africa, but for collective. You need that. It says a major new scientific institution to use the power of CRISPR gene editing the shape, the behavior of entire microbiomes with extraordinary potential for both human health and our climate. 3. A bold plan to eliminate the terrible eye disease, trachoma. 4. The launch of a satellite to track emissions of methane, a deadly greenhouse gas. 5. Support to enable deworming treatment for 100 million children who otherwise risk stunted growth. And here's a surprise. The process itself is inspiring, both to the organization who created the project and to the individual donors who have the opportunity to work together in service of these big ideas. We got a quote down here, so I'm going to read down to the quote, okay? It says, all this work only because of the power of infectious generosity. Somebody's going to be generous so you can get these things done, okay? Your mission, your work. When a group of donors comes together knowing that the groundwork has been laid, it just takes one or two of them to passively endorse a project to spark a chain reaction. Told y'all, like a domino effect. It says the spark is often as simple as someone saying, I'm willing to support this if others will join me. It says, I believe we've only scratched the surface of what's possible. If you have a vision for a better future that can genuinely impact the lives of millions, an incredible plan to realize it, there may well be a way to get it funded at significant scales. In our connected world, we can dream together as never before, and we can come together to make those dreams come true. It says, Maya, are you listening? Maya is Elon Musk's mama. Ain't that crazy? It says, Maya, are you listening? This is for you. Instead of hundreds of meetings, you might be able to fund your beautiful idea in a single burst. Marcus, this might be for you too. Part of the fortune you've made could be reinvested for the public good in ideas that are every bit as bold and entrepreneur as you are, have been credibly vetted, and will bring you together with other visionary funders. And as for you, dear reader, this truly is for you as well. Hearing me? It says this is something we can all participate in. Yes, the scale of funding required for these projects is way out of reach to most individuals, but that's the whole point. This is intended as a means of pooling our efforts together. A shared focus on large-scale initiatives is likely to have far more impact. That's collective. We need to work together in our crown and connect, okay? Bring about this positive change, this turn, this my turn, okay? Bring about it by connecting. We're all connected anyway, okay? You concentrate on positivity. I concentrate on positivity. Like I was telling y'all, like when you cook and stuff, when you cook your food, guarantee without a doubt, if you just add love in there while you're cooking, it's gonna taste that much sweeter. I'm telling you. You can tell when someone cooks, and they enjoy it. Okay, because there's love all in it. Okay, put love into everything that you do. Anything you're cooking up, anything. Put love into it. Okay. So it says your men, purse men, Superman. The shit says Superman. Test, Superman. Test, Superman. Left us. The shit says left us. Pulse, Pulse. Left us pulses. Left us pulses. Pursue. Hold on. Pursues me. Pursues us for plenty of something. Pursues us for plenty purse, misuse, scent something, and it says scent like a smell. It says scent like that, and it says scent like this. 8-ply, something's, it says 48. Take that as it resonates, because that's a 0, but it's spelling out 40. Someone maybe 48. Reply to what? Reply up. Misuse. Mess up. Reply. Mess up. Reply. I'm putting them up. Y'all see something else out there. Y'all put something else. It says culprit. Culprit. Rent plus rent. Something plus rent. Plus my rent. It said something plus my rent. Y'all take that as it resonates, okay? Let's get out one of these angels and ancestors and see what they got to say today. Y'all, if this resonating, like I said, y'all hit that like button, subscribe. Hit that like button, stay golden. Hit the bell notification. That's for YouTube, because it's for entertainment purposes only. And this is, that's for YouTube, so, the algorithms can, if you hit that bell notification, it'll tell you whenever I'm live. I'm sorry, y'all. I feel like giggling about something. Look, you got somebody that's hunting you down, trying to protect you. Somebody trying to hunt you down, god dang. It says a hunter, track down your fears and desires, earth guardian. Stay rooted and grounded. Man, those creature things that they was creating, that shit was, I don't know what's been going on, but like, I'll be watching, like, okay, I'll be watching some dumb shit, like them Kardashian spoof things, Kardashians, then Nicki Minaj, that stupid shit. But look, different shit that I've been watching, for some reason it's showing like body alterations, I don't know, weird shit, like putting horns on a head, or I don't know, just weird anomalies, doing strange body alterations. You know how like say, you know how like all those the entertainers be getting like plastic surgery and shit. Well, it's going to extreme now. They're not just getting plastic surgery. They're like totally altering shit, like adding horns and fucking splitting their tongue in half and just these atrocities. I mean, just awful. Okay, y'all prepare for yourself for that, because that's gonna be a norm. That's gonna be something normal. People just gonna be walking around these fucking. It's just horrible. That's why I tell people don't give up their dreams. Don't give up their dreams. Look, see something from a higher point of view, okay? Because you're protected. you you're an earth angel. You're an earth guardian, okay? Does it sound better when I call it an earth guardian or an earth angel? Because that's what you are. You were placed here, 1111, y'all, because you have a purpose. Okay, just understand and know that. Quit worrying about all that bullshit and all that thing. Man, I'm being triggered real bad by that fucking alterations. It's like I can see people being altered. These motherfuckers was altered. It was disgusting. They would take a little baby. They would do it when they were babies. Okay, just strange. They was put. Did you notice like? In old times, like when there was castles and kings and queens and that, they'd always have like a court gesture. Okay, 9 times out of 10, 99% of the time, that court gesture was a normal born baby that was altered just to be a court gesture. Like altered, I'm talking about altered. It's just disgusting what they were doing. It's horrible. I kind of don't even want to tell y'all, because I don't want none of these psychotic motherfuckers that come in here on my lives to be trying that shit on no kid, no baby. They was doing crazy shit, though. Y'all, please go look that shit up. Please. Do your research, okay? Y'all remember those, there was a comic strip, and it had like these spies. And there was one that were all white, and there was one that were all black, but they had these like little beak-looking things, but they wore like a circle hat. I don't know if y'all remember it, but those little beak-looking things, they remind me of like a apocalypse mask or something. They was actually attaching that shit to these people. There's like old anatomy books and stuff. It shows like where you can like cut and take this off and replace it with something else. And that thing or person or whatever. They was doing this with animals. They was doing this stuff. They was altering these babies from birth, but they was doing it with animals too. They was altering these animals. They would take like animal body parts, put a dog head on a man's body, and shit like that. And these things were living. They would continue to live with a dog head. Y'all, please go look that up. Please. I urge you to, okay? Because those are types of things that are in the days of Noah. There was a lot of DNA manipulation. A lot of DNA manipulation going on in the days of Noah. It says, embrace the energy of peace, the broken arrow. That's what they want to tell you. That's what I've been telling you. Embrace the energy of peace, because there's so much fuck shit going on in this world, y'all. I swear. Just trust God. Trust in God, okay? I'm telling you. It says the message here is to let go of the need to defend yourself and prepare to offer peace. You are safe. It says, just as the arrow card symbolizes defense and protection, the broken arrow card symbolizes peace. In indigenous traditions, a broken arrow would mean the tribes were no longer fighting. It says, no longer fighting one another, but were making alliances. When you see a broken arrow in a meditation, vision, dream, or reading, it is a message that you no longer need to fight, because peace has arrived. This is a powerful symbol of harmony, serenity, and community. Extended message. If you have been exposed in a situation in which you have felt the need to protect yourself or defend what you feel is right, know that this is now coming to an end. With the arrival of the broken arrow card, you are being guided to know that the energies of light are entering to wash away all the darkness. You can drop your shields and protection. You are now in a situation that will honor you and honor your needs. Arguments are ending and disagreements are being resolved. Prepare to talk things through and offer the peace that you would like to enjoy. In order to move forward in a more fearless way, it's important for you to let go of any idea that you can be hurt by the situation or the people involved, because this will only work against you. Know that your angelic guides and ancestors are standing around you, protecting you, and taking you lovingly forward. Page 123. Take what resonates. That's fabulous. That's what it said from the beginning. You just need to quit worrying and stressing about what the fuck they're all doing. You need to enjoy your life, enjoy things that you can to your limitations, because, I mean, you don't really have much money, okay? But it doesn't take money. It doesn't take money to find something joyful or happy to do, okay? But you're limited as far as finances. But don't be stressing and worrying about, like, the attacks and that, because you are being protected. If you haven't noticed that, here lately, you've received several attacks, okay? And through that, it's almost as if they're immediately receiving karma for doing it, okay? I mean, there's a process that's taking place, okay? The process is taking place. It must take place. Prophecy has to be fulfilled, okay? But your turn is coming, collective, okay? All you gotta do is just know it and be living in peace right now, okay? Just be in peace, okay? Something's gonna be very generous. I just have to say that. And I was asked a question the other day. Someone asked me how do you read the Bible? Like what do you suggest or what have you? What's the best way, okay? I suggest that you go read John. Go read John first of everything. Then go back to Genesis. Read Genesis. Then go to Ecclesiastes. And then go after Ecclesiastes, I want to say, for some reason I'm being told Colossians, or Kings. It's going to help you understand more as to why the old law has been abolished through Jesus Christ, but that you should remain diligent in the law, okay? But you've been released of those laws through Jesus Christ, okay? Do you understand what I'm saying? The commandments, the 10 commandments, it'll help you understand all of that. Those commandments were created prior to Jesus Christ, okay? Y'all really need to understand that much, if you don't get that already. Those commandments were created. This is like one of God's chances. He was giving them a chance. He created commandments. He was like, okay, y'all follow this. If y'all can do this, then y'all will be okay. But, humans are dumb. They couldn't. They couldn't do it. Okay? They was already damn near, as soon as he damn brought them commandments out, these motherfuckers was building a damn idol. What are y'all doing, you idiots? Anyway, and a lot of that has to do with the mixing of the unequal yokes, okay? Because at this point in time, there was the lesser gods, beings, their creations, were corrupting Lord God's creation. You get me? What I'm telling you? There was so much of a mud race. It was all mixed together. It was never meant to be like that. It was never meant for these races to mix, these Elohim races. You understand? It was never meant for that. And the Lord God, his race, humans, us, we were meant to rule all the other lesser races. Okay? At this point in time, they was all mudded up together. Okay? So you just really need to understand that, okay? You need to understand that the whole... I mean, I understand, okay, you go to church and the preacher tells you what he thinks about what the word says in the Bible, okay? And you just hear it and you listen to it and that's what you eat, okay? Take the time to do it on your own. Take the time to research it on your own. When it says this happened and that happened and blase blase, go look it up. Go find out about it, okay? It's for your highest good. Take care of myself. Uh-huh. People need these days. If you have it, you got keep it, God. Keep it to yourself. Keep money to yourself. That ain't the way it works. That's law and effect. That's not how it works. Like, if you hoard it all and you keep it all to yourself, it's not gonna be for the highest good. It's not being used for the highest good. But, like, you know, I agree with you. I just, I don't need to be fucking rich. Just, if they would leave me alone, what I have is sufficient. It's enough. It's sufficient, okay? It's sufficient. If they would just stop fucking attacking me and making me use it for shit that is fucking... It's wasted. It's wasted. You know? I mean, I could take my little bit of nothing that I have, that I get. I could take that and survive and live off of it, okay? But these motherfuckers, they know that I'm living off of an X amount, so they keep attacking me to keep me below, okay? And if they could just stop and just let me fucking... I mean, I'm not asking for nothing more. I'm just asking for them to leave me the fuck alone so I can use what I already have. Period. Okay, so I turn to all to the glory of God, but it says right beside it, head coverings. And I've been very much trying to tell y'all about keeping your head, your crown covered, your head covered. We talked about motherfucking top hats to begin with, okay? I don't understand. I really don't get, like, it was like there was a memo put out. Everybody better fucking have their top hat on. If they're seen in public without it, they're a disgrace. And you know, them top hats would make people seem to, like, it affect the mercury in it would affect their speech, so they would sound drunk. Like, they would sound like they're drunk, but they wasn't drunk, okay? It says 144, y'all, 1411, 1141. That's... We're on 11:7. Oh Lord, we're on 14:07. The page 11:17 is the top. Wow, that's crazy. Imitate me, just as I also imitate Christ. You heard that, right? Imitate me, just as I also imitate Christ. And then it says, now I praise you, brethren, that you remember me in all things and keep the traditions just as I delivered them to you. But I want you to know that the head of every man is Christ. The head of every woman is man, and the head of Christ is God. Every man praying or prophesying, having his head covered, dishonors his head. What? But every woman who prays or prophesies with her head covered, look, it's saying for that one is one and the same as if her head were shaved. To cover her head is to be like her head is shaved. For if a woman is not covered, let her also be scorned. It says, but if it is a shameful for a woman to be shorn or shaved, let her be covered. It says, for a man indeed ought not to cover his head, since he is the image and the glory of God. But woman is the glory of man. So a woman prophet should cover her head, and man prophet shouldn't. You heard that? That's crazy. It says, for man is not from woman, but woman is from man. Nor was man created for the woman, but the woman for the man. For this reason, the woman ought to have a symbol of authority on her head because of the angels. That's amazing. Nevertheless, neither is man independent of woman, nor woman independent of man in the Lord. For as women came from man, even so man also came through women. But all things are from God. Judge among yourself. It is proper for a woman to pray to God with her head uncovered or covered. Does not even nature itself teach you that if a man has long hair, it is dishonor to him? But if a woman has long hair, it is glory to her, for her hair is given to her for a covering. But if anyone seems to be contentious, we have no such custom, nor do the churches of God. Tells a woman to cover her head when she's prophesying. I was doing it without even knowing it. That's crazy. That's wild. It says, all to the glory of God. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are helpful. All things are lawful for me, but not all things are edified. Let no one seek his own, but each one to others' well-being. Need to be worried about other people's well-being, concerned with others' well-being. I'll read all that long paragraph that you wrote, 2 of them. I'll read all that when I'm done, because that's just too much for me just to glance up and read. Eat whatever is sold in the meat market, asking no questions for conscience sake. For the earth is the Lord's, and all its fullness. If any of those who do not believe invites you to dinner, and you desire to go, eat whatever is set before you, asking no questions for conscience sake. But if anyone says to you, this was offered to idols, do not eat that for the sake of the one who told you, for conscience sake. For the earth is the Lord in all its fullness. Conscience, I say, not your own, but that of the other. For why is my liberty judged by another man's consciousness? It says, but if I partake with thanks, why am I evil spoken of for the food over which I give thanks for? Therefore, whenever you eat or drink, and whatever you do all to the glory of God. Give no offense either to the Jews or to the Greeks or to the church of God. Just as I also please all men in all things, not seeking my own profit, but the profit of many, that they may be saved. Then it says, Imitate me just as I also imitate Christ. Take that as it resonates. Okay. What are you saying? You don't have another book before that one, do you? Okay. Let me read what you got. All that I want is money to take care of yourself. Okay. But when people have taken everything to you, you're homeless, then you get blessed with, say, $1,000,000. Are you going to build your foundation? Then afterwards, and after I would then give. Not sure what you're saying. Okay, well, I've been homeless. um, I haven't received no millions, I'll tell you now. Um, I'll pray this. Okay, I'm gonna pray this. That whatever the collective receives, that abundance is used for the highest good, not only for self but for others. That's what it just said. The Bible just said that. To use these things that you're given as rewards to help other people, not self, okay? Yeah, you're going to get your stability or your little place, but be humble in that. You don't need a fucking mansion to live. One person don't need no fucking 10 fucking... I mean, that's ridiculous. Be humble in that shit. You don't have to be flamboyant or nothing like that, okay? Like, get the things that you need and to help others, okay? I know. Yeah, you know that I was kicked to the world and did it? Yeah, I was. I'm not sure what's going off and on. Two people who didn't get a chance sooner, like me, and I know if you get a chance, treat it like it's the only time. Because if you were kicked to the world with nothing and did it, that's the ones that didn't work for it. What? I'm not sure exactly. I'm not sure exactly what you're saying. Listen, I'm not real sure what you're saying there. It's like you're contradicting yourself. Alright, y'all. Heck, I guess I'm done. I guess I'll get that message from the universe. If this resonates with y'all, hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. If you want to donate to the channel, it's Cash App $Angelmoon6237. Like I said, even $1, I'm telling you, it helps keep the flow going, okay? I'm gonna tell you right now, if I had a fucking dollar and you needed it, I'd give it to you. That's all I'm saying. Alright, tell me what you want to tell us. Message from the universe. Message from the universe. I don't know. Take care of yourself before you help others. Well, that passage that I just read said, in taking care of others, that's taking care of yourself, because God will take care of you through taking care of others. Did you not read that? Did you not hear me read that? Like I read a whole... It said, for you to, in you taking care of others, God will take care of you. That's what it said. That's what it said. It says, don't lose sight of this truth. You came here to evolve and grow, so it is necessary to experience the difficult times. That's when you will grow the most. There's always a light at the end of the dark tunnel. Don't lose hope, okay? That's what they're saying. Don't lose sight. Bigger and better experiences are coming your way, even if you don't see them. Take that as it resonates. I don't know, y'all. The dog's favorite shape is a heart. You heard it? God takes care of you, not money. Exactly. Okay, why did you have to start, dog? Golly, I barely moved the shit. It's a heart. I heart you. Please stop. Thank you. I'm the dog's favorite friend. Did y'all hear that? And he said he loves me. This is carrying on now. I don't think it'll say nothing else. Why does this not feel done? I can't stand that. It's still fucking talking. Are you serious? Did you hear it? Usually it just sings a little song. I guess it had a message there for me. Because we was talking about God taking care of me and not money. That thing said his favorite shape is a heart and it loves me. I don't believe in coincidences. I really don't, y'all. I really don't. That message was for a reason, okay? For some reason, it just don't feel done. Look at that. What? Look at that. Somebody was faking like an emperor. That's what I see. Somebody's faking like an emperor. Look at this. What? How do you know? This is something new is coming in. There's a rebirth. Somebody was crying over their old self. Over something old. This is faded or dim. 35 to 40. Summer and spring is out here. Spring and summer is out here in these cards right here. Emperor and the Oracle. Crying. That's crazy. 6 means trust. Six friends group, crown, and oracle ancient knowledge. That's what's laying out here on the table. Take what's resonating. The people should take care of each other. Yeah, that's what it said. That's what the Bible just said. Corinthians 11, 10 and 11. I think it was 10 and 11. Imitate me as I imitate Christ. Okay. So, did Christ worry about himself first? I guess that's the big question. I mean, that's the big question, ain't it? Did Christ think about himself first? I mean, did he? Was he concerned about his belly being full before he was his partner's? I don't know. Was he? I guess we'll never know. We wasn't there, was we? You know, something that I find was a little bit kind of rude. I find it rude, y'all. I just do, okay? How Jesus just got lost in the city when they all went to the city and just stayed at the church instead of like letting his mom know, because he had her worried and everything, but he wasn't none concerned with that she was worried. You know, that I question that part right there. Like, what? He was a kid. She was raising him. She took care of him. Like, he just wandered off, like run away and no kind of worry about it. I'm still standing too, earthy girl. It's crazy. You know, this morning I was going through all that back and forth bullshit because I didn't have no fucking cigarettes. I work really hard, y'all. I work really fucking hard. You wouldn't believe it. And there's no reason that I shouldn't have my one little fucking vice. Okay, there's no reason for it. And it was upsetting me. I'll give to anybody that needs it, but I can't think of the first fucking one person that I can go ask, yo, could you help me out? Because you know I'll pay you back. There's nobody. All these people are very about that. But I give. I don't have a lot of money. I don't have a lot of nothing. I have one little check a month. Someone knocks on my door or sees me and asks me for, say, a cigarette, I'll give them 2 of them. I mean, and it's sad that I don't feel that I can go ask someone for anything like that. I mean, it's really sad. But a miracle occurred, and I got my cigarettes. So, I'm just saying, like, how all these motherfuckers come knocking on my door all the time, wanting healing and wanting help and wanting answers and that and that and that and that and that, but they don't never, like, be concerned about my well-being or if I'm okay. They see that I'm constantly alone. So what do? They choose to attack me instead of offering any kind of support or anything like that. But what do? I still help them. Like an idiot, but I don't know. I don't know. It's gotten to the point where I just told them all to stay the fuck away from me. You just come over here for fucking using me and draining my energy, but no one is there when I need just somebody to just smile and laugh with. I haven't done nothing to none of these people. I swear it on God. I swear it on my Bible. I've done nothing to none of these people. God knows it. God knows it. It's just, I'm so fucking sick of it. And you might think that I can be mean or what have you. That's defense, y'all. Protecting myself. But I'm to the point now, I don't want them to come knock on my door. I don't want them around me. I don't want none of them around me. And I hate that. Because I'm a loving person. But I have to protect myself. I have to. I just hate that I have to feel that way. That I can't even be kind to somebody because they're going to fucking try to hurt me because of it. Look, it's crazy. Every time I do something nice or kind for any of these people, take them to the store, whatever it is. If I'm nice to them, they fucking attack me. If I buck up on them and act like a fucking bitch, then they respect me and nice to me. It's fucking crazy. I don't like bucking up on people. I don't, but I will. I will defend myself. I'm not scared of nothing. And the way I see it, God wants me. He's gonna take me. So if He don't, I will still fucking be standing there when it's all said and done. They might not be. They don't want to try though. Very rarely have they actually backed up what they say. But I will. I'll back up what I say. I've done learned. Yeah, that's what they really want. They come begging me, but to attack me because they told me their truths. It's retarded. I don't ask for these people's truths. They tell it to me. They come to me and tell me all this information, and then they get upset because someone else knows their secrets. I already knew your secrets, motherfucker. You didn't have to tell me them, and I accepted you anyway. But now that you said them out loud, I have to be attacked. Well, I already knew your secrets. You didn't have to tell them to me. Just saying. They all walk around here like it's a secret. I can see it plain. It ain't no secret to me. You don't gotta keep coming and telling me the same fucking thing that I already know. I already know. And I'm still accepting you. I'm still accepting you to come in for only for you to spill your guts out to me, something I'm not even asking for. Because I'm singing karaoke, motherfucker. What are you doing sitting here telling me your pity party for? I was singing karaoke before you came. And now I'm singing karaoke and you're crying about your fucking pity party. Only for you to turn around and attack me because I told you what to do. I gave you advice. And then I told you, shut the fuck up. I'm singing karaoke, motherfucker. I swear. And you know, a big part of it has to do with assumptions. Okay. There's a bunch of restaurants in this little motherfucking town, y'all. A bunch of them, okay? Apparently, they're all corrupt. Because I was talking about one specific one, and another one got offended. So, what does that tell you? I'm just saying. Why would they be offended if they wasn't doing nothing wrong in the first place? You understand? Apparently, that one, because I was calling the diner, I was calling it a cafe, but it wasn't called a cafe because there's a place called a cafe in this fucking little town. And that little cafe got offended because I was talking about the fucking diner. But the cafe's corrupt too. The fucking owner is a fucking pedophile, a convicted pedophile. His cafe was right beside the fucking elementary school until they moved the elementary school. Come on, y'all. I mean, come on. That's none of my business. None of this is none of my business. I don't give a f*** till you attack me. What the fuck? None of this is none of my business. You know what I'm doing? I'm trying to take care of my grandkids and teach them and raise them to not grow up like these stupid motherfuckers around this fucking town right here. That's what my concern is. My concern is the well-being and the highest good of my grandkids. And that's it. And all these motherfuckers want to try to attack me because I'm going to protect them to the best of my ability. No matter what you do to me, I'm going to protect them to the best of my ability. Period. It's the children. Period. Thank you. Thank you, Christopher. Me too, Earthy. Me too. I bucked up, though. I bucked up. Man, look, I don't mind being alone. I don't mind being alone. I really don't. I do not mind being alone. The part I fucking don't fucking, it just pisses me off to no end is that these motherfuckers see me alone and they think that I'm a target because I'm alone. Okay? That's the part. Just leave me the fuck alone. Like, why can't I just be alone? Why can't I just be alone without it being a problem to y'all? I don't get it. You know? I just don't fucking get that. I don't get it. Why is it such a problem to y'all that I'm by myself? That I don't want to fucking fuck with y'all? What? Why? I don't understand. Trying to take care of my damn grandkids. I don't want to fuck with y'all fucking corrupt bullshit. I'm not down with it. You can't even force me to do it. I'm not down with your fucking corrupt bullshit. Not accepting it. I'm not ever going to accept it. And I will speak up against the injustices. And I will speak up against the fucking lies that are being pushed out and force-fed to all these people. I will always be who I am. I've always been who I am. Only getting better. So, there's your warning. I'm going to tell you now. Period. I'm going to speak up against it. I did it when I was a kid. I'm going to do it as an old person. I don't give a fuck. And I don't know why it's such a big fucking problem for y'all that I'm by myself. Why is that such a big problem that y'all gotta attack me? Because I'm just, the only reason is because I'm by myself. I mean, this is reoccurring, y'all. It's not just me. It's other people who are by theirself. All these motherfuckers think that means, oh, there's Target. Well, I guess you picked the wrong fucking target when you picked me. That's all I can tell you. Because all it's doing is exposing every fucking thing that you ever did. You think I'm going to stop? Well, breath's still going in my lungs, motherfucker. You see that? You see how my stomach moves when I breath? The ether? That shit's going in me still, and I'm still alive. You think I'm going to stop? Well, you don't seem to be stopping. And I ain't going to slow down. I'm just telling you. Telling you. Fair warning. Who are you? You're made perfect in God's image. That's who you are. Yeah, everybody says that about me too. Everybody says how nice I am and that, and I say, they say how nice I am, and I'm like, how the fuck do you know? Like, how do you fucking know how nice I am? And they think that that's nice too, I guess. How do you know how nice I am? We are not by ourselves. What are we on here? No, we're not by ourselves. We're never alone. Yeah, I don't eat out. I eat at home. I don't like, I don't eat none of that. I know too much about how food can be manipulated. Okay? I don't eat other people's food. I don't. On occasion, and very rarely. Like the last time that I ate at a fast food joint, I didn't really have much of a choice. I was hungry as fuck. We went to my uncle's funeral and they wanted to stop at Taco Bell. I get the same exact thing every single time that I go to Taco Bell, okay? I'm one that already knows what I want on the menu, okay? Because I'm just picky about shit. So I say I want 2 soft tacos and a bean burrito with no onions, okay? Not that I don't eat onions. I do eat onions, okay? Only when I have them at my house that I cut up, that I cook, that I prepared, and that I stored. I don't eat onions from a restaurant because onions are one of the number one foods that'll absorb bacteria, other bacteria like off chicken and funguses and shit. Onions will, if they're not stored correctly or set in, if they're not at a specific temperature, they can get you sick as hell. But I ate it. I ate the food, and it was like, I'm talking about no sooner than I fucking ate the stuff, I was sick as fuck. I was sick as hell. Told my daughter, I said, man, that shit made me sick. And what's the crazy part about it is that her food didn't come. Her food wasn't in the bag. Me, my sister, the 2 kids, and my daughter. Well, my daughter's the only one that didn't get her food. All the rest of us got our food, okay? And it hurt my stomach, messed my stomach up real bad. Like it messed my stomach up. I was like, I don't never eat out. I don't never eat out, okay? I don't trust it. Yeah, my grandbabies are the reason I'm... Told him don't do... What's an insult, Christopher? What's an insult? Let me say this, okay? In a lot of, okay, I look at Jesus' life when I'm going through shit. I look at Jesus' life and I think to myself, how did he do it? Like, how did he fucking do it? But then I look at my life and I go, damn, like, was I walking right in his footsteps? Like, how did I do it? How did I even make it here? It had to have been God. Had to been. Had to been God. Had to been. There's no other fucking explanation, y'all. I mean, I feel like I've been beaten, whipped with those same fucking contraptions, but damn, I'd hate to fucking really experience it in the flesh. I feel like it. I can love me better too when I'm alone. The word nice is an insult. Oh, by calling you nice, yeah, they're trying to take advantage of you. Yeah. When they call you, oh, you're so nice, motherfucker. Who you been talking to? I'm gonna show you how nice I am. Get the fuck out of my house. Y'all think I'm lying? If I'm lying, I'm lying. I ain't lying. I ain't lying. The motherfucker's standing outside my door. I sit there eating my pizza. Had my fucking screen door open, man, because I was airing out the house, right? I had my air eating pizza, right? Watching my fucking YouTube shit. I think I was probably watching the Kardashians. Y'all watch that dumb shit. It's so fucking funny. Anyway, I was watching that. And she's standing right there, like, lingering around my fucking door. I eat my pizza, still eat my pizza, still eat my pizza. I had a little personal pan pizza like that. I see her, and my door's open, and I'm thinking to myself, fuck, I can't even fucking open my goddamn screen door without a motherfucker trying to walk in my house. I swear I can't. It just irritates me. Why? I don't see nobody else having that fucking problem around here. Do you understand? Nobody else has that problem around here. The second I open my fucking door, motherfuckers is right here trying to come in my fucking apartment. Every time. Just because my fucking door, my screen door is open, does not mean it's an invitation for you to come over here and pour out all of your life fucking problems to me. That is not an invitation. I don't understand. I'm sorry, y'all. Yeah, I have a gift. Yes, I do. But if you're insulting that gift and then you fucking come to me and then fucking want me to fucking give you fucking advice and you're insulting my gift to begin with and then you fucking got a problem with my skin color, fuck you, bitch. Don't come over to my house. I don't have a sign over my door that says open house. Because I've had enough of it. I've had it up to here. Could care less if these motherfuckers come around me anymore. Don't come if that's your objective. Don't. Please. I say it politely. I say the magic word please. And now I'll say thank you. Don't come if that's your objective. Don't. Yeah, the reason I'm walking karma is because I tell them the truth and they don't want to hear it, they don't want to accept it, and so they fucking just stab themselves in the back because they asked me for the truth. That's the karma. They asked me for the truth, I told it to them, they didn't accept it, they don't think it's right, they call me crazy, what have you, the shit fucking hits them. What? How's that my fault? No. Being nice is not being foolish. But tell them what? They disappeared anyway. They're not around. Okay? It's just 2222. Okay? They're not around. You're by your fucking self dealing with all these fucking attacks, this evil eye, this envy, jealousy, by them. And then they come to you to pour it out all on you when you're by your fucking self. Because they feel guilty and they're ignorant, stupid. It's just ridiculous. It's ridiculous. No, not Marlboro. This is the cheap shit. This is the Crown Gold 100. Shit. I guess that's a saying, but it only matters if you believe it. Because they may appear to finish last on this 3D realm, but in all actuality, in all truth, they finish first because they're the first to walk into the kingdom of heaven. And this right here, this little life, this is nothing. This is just a snap of a finger, blink of an eye. This is nothing. All this little bullshit they're doing to you here, it ain't gonna matter because they're not gonna be able to do it in hell. Just saying. But they do say nice people finish last. Hell, I don't know if I'm nice or not. I'm just authentic. I don't know if I'm nice or if I'm not. I'm just really authentic. Okay? I'm really authentic. I'm not trying to be your buddy. I'm not trying to be nice. I'm just being real and truthful and real. Okay? It ain't that I'm trying to be mean. I'm being authentic. I don't know if that's nice. I don't know. I guess it's how people perceive it. Is that I'm so nice. Okay. What do you mean? Don't that sound like somebody not being nice? me, though. You're so nice. I am. Okay. If you say I'm nice, I guess I'm nice. I don't know. I don't know. Does that fucking mean that I'm nice? I don't know. I don't know. That I'm trying to be mean or I'm trying to be nice. I'm just authentic. Okay? Just authentic. I don't know. I guess it's their excuse for trying to attack me. I don't fucking know. I don't even care no more, to be honest with you. What makes a nice person? Exactly. What makes that person nice? Because they let you in their house, or they let you cry to them, or they let you pour out their pity party on you, or is that what makes them nice? Because I'm not a mean person. But I wouldn't necessarily say I was nice. Just saying. Because I don't have a problem telling somebody the truth at all. And I don't know if that's nice or mean. In my eyes, I prefer the truth. So I would say that was nice for somebody to tell me the truth. Okay? I'm golden. I don't know if that's nice. But I'm golden. I mean, I can only be who I am. And 90% of the time, I'm irritated and frustrated. Okay? So I don't know how that's even fucking nice. But I am. 90% of the time, I'm fucking irritated and frustrated. So, call that nice if you want to. That's what I am then. Then I'm nice. Yes. I guess. I suppose. I'm not mean. I wouldn't say I was nice, but I'm not mean. Yeah, I'm golden. That's for sure. I'm golden. You're not going to find another motherfucker like me, I'll tell you now. Whether you call it nice or mean. I don't know. Same person might say the same. They might call me both in one breath. You're so nice, Gene. Why are you being mean? Motherfucker, what you mean? I ain't being mean. Hell, I'm being nice about telling you the truth. That's the way I feel about it. That's just my opinion, though. It's my point of view. That's the way I see things. Be real. Be honest. Be yourself. Whether you think it's nice, or they think it's nice, or you think it's mean and they think it's mean. You're yourself, you're authentic, then you can be nothing else. Be who you are. I don't care who thinks I'm nice or mean. It don't matter to me no more. I don't care what they think about the way I look. I could care less. I don't care about none of that. That's not what's important to me. Telling you, if I was so concerned constantly about what other people think about the way I look, golly, I'd never leave. I'd never even be out in the public. That's craziness. That's craziness. Yeah, they always say I did something to them. I didn't do nothing, tell them the truth. And then when I asked the bitch to fucking leave, she didn't hear me, apparently. The 6 times that I said, will you go home? Will you leave? I got stuff to do. Please. She's just carrying on, talking over me. To the point where I had to holler, and it was fucking up my voice. Because she would talk over me. When she asked me a question, I'd go to answer, she'd talk over me. I say, bitch, shut the fuck up. Just go. Just leave. Just leave. If you don't want to hear what I say, just go on and go home. I tell her 6 times. It's ridiculous. It's going fine. I'm still alive, ain't I? Must be going all right. I ain't dead yet. It's going fine. I guess it's going as it should. Whether I like it or don't like it, it's going as it should. God said I'm on the right path. So, yeah, going fine. Alright, y'all, I guess I'm done with this reading. Hell, thought I'd give a little bit of talk with y'all. Let y'all know my point of view. Because, you know, it is my channel and everything. Ooh, y'all go look into that shit that I told y'all about them, how long they've been, like, cutting folks up and shit and splicing them together and shit. Say what? They're mean? Take your cigarette back. What do you mean? See, you nice, not mean. Mean is standing up and saying, let's talk about me. Taking your cigarette back and saying, there's mean. I'm not sure what you're saying to me. I guess I'm tolerant to a certain extent. I tolerate shit to a certain extent. I guess that's what they call it, nice. I guess that's what they call it, nice, is that I tolerate shit to a certain extent. But then, you never know with a cancer, I'm telling y'all now. I'm going to say, you never know when they're tired of tolerating. And you might get the wrath. I'm just saying, especially if they done put up with too much already. I'm just letting you know. Because within a second, it could change just like that. You get your fucking head knocked right off your fucking shoulders for talking smack when you just talked smack 10 minutes before. You was asked politely to quit talking smack. And you didn't. Then just all of a sudden you get your head fucking knocked off. Then you heard what they said. Just saying. That's how nice I am. Nobody said I had to be nice to be an earth angel. I don't know where that's written at any fucking where. Nowhere. Hell, in most cases when the angels come, they say, whoa, don't be afraid. Because I know I'm powerful. I know I can fuck you up, but I'm not here for that. I'm here to help you out and give you some advice. Same with me, y'all. Nobody said I had to be sweet and kind and nice to get my message across. I don't know where you heard that at, but nobody told me I had to be it. I didn't get the memo. The memo said tell the truth and be authentic, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just saying. Yeah, don't I sound real happy with all my sarcasm? You can hear it, can't you, Chris? You can't hear the sarcasm in me? Okay. Anyway, I guess, you know, what they say about point of view, it's truth. Because people going to hear what they want to hear. They're going to see what they want to see. And they're going to believe whatever they imagined in their own heads. Doesn't matter what you say, period. Just be an example. Yep, tell them the truth. Be true. That's all that I know how to be. It's caused me a lot of, we'll say relations, because I wouldn't call them people friends. If me telling them the truth run them off, I wouldn't call them a friend. I would say relations. Other people. Because I'll tell you the truth. And I expect the same in fucking return. And whether or not I want to hear it or not. If I don't want to hear it, tell me. It's probably the best thing to do. If I'm not ready or prepared to hear it, it's probably the best time too. Is to go on and tell the truth. Don't keep fucking sugarcoating nothing or hiding or smoozing over something. Just tell me the fucking truth. At least then I know what I'm dealing with. You know what I mean? Maybe that's why they think I'm nice, because they know what they're dealing with. When they come and talk to me, they know that I'm going to spit the truth to them, even if it's hard for them to hear it. Maybe that's why they think I'm nice. Because they know they're going to get the truth. Just say it. What you are, what they say you are, till you prove them wrong in front of the whole town. I don't have to prove nothing. Right. But I don't have to prove nothing for this whole town. I don't care what they say I am. And this one dude come up to me the other day. He was talking to me. And I said, whatever you've heard about me, believe every fucking word. Just believe it. Believe every word that you heard about me. Okay? That's what I told him. Yeah. I told him, I said, believe every word. I don't care who you hear it from. You can hear it from the police. I want you to believe it. Believe it. Because my authenticity speaks for itself. If you want to believe word of mouth from people that don't even know me, please be my guest. Believe every fucking word of it. Okay? I'm just saying, I hope they do. Because that'll just show more of my true authenticity when the truth comes out. I'm just saying. Believe it. Please, y'all go sit and conspire, talk about me behind my back, and don't never confront me. Y'all should all believe those people. Because you can bet that I not back down. I will say this shit straight to these stupid motherfucking criminals' faces. I'm not afraid of them. I don't care if they wear a badge. I don't care how much clout they have in the fucking town. None of that fucking means a fucking thing to me. I don't get starstruck. So that shit doesn't matter to me. That somebody in the town. So, I don't care. I'm somebody in God's eye and you talking bad about me. So, why do I care about who you are in this fucking fleshy world? You ain't nobody to me, but just another person. No, they don't want the truth. People don't want the truth. Yeah, they believe misinformation. 1, 2, 3, 4, it says. Sure, they're going to believe the misinformation because it makes them feel like they're a part of something. Understand? But where in any part of any of this has any of those rumors that they have spread have been confirmed in any part of any of this? None. Not one single one of them rumors have been confirmed that it's true. Yeah. Lies are easier to believe, I guess. I guess. I don't know. I don't know how I feel about that. I just wish everybody would be fucking authentic. Just be yourself. Big problem with this world today. All these masks. All these people wearing these fucking masks. Especially like all our entertainers and our role models and the people that we're supposed to be looking up to. All of them wearing fucking masks. Telling us fucking coded messages in fucking secret ways. Just... I don't know. I don't know about y'all, but I prefer the truth. I prefer it. Even if it hurts my feelings. I prefer the truth, even if it hurts my feelings. Okay? So if anybody out there that in the future may be dealing with me, I prefer the truth, even if it's going to hurt my feelings. Just tell me the truth, because that's going to save trust way better than you lying to me and then later coming and telling me the truth. I'll still have a hard time trusting you because of that. Because you lied in the first place. Just saying, okay? Best just tell the truth, be honest, and be authentic. It's the best way to go about doing it. Like, so if you're watching and you're contemplating on whether or not you're going to knock on my door or what have you, and how you're going to do it and everything, I'm telling you right now, the best way to do it is just go on and fucking write down all the truth. If you don't know how to say it in words, just write it all down and then read it out loud to me, if that's going to be easier for you. The government lying about extraterrestrials. Lying. Government's not so much lying about extraterrestrials as covering up. So they're not lying about it, they're just covering it up. Well, is that a lie? I don't know. I guess that's the point of view. A cover up and a lie, is that two different things, or is that the same thing? Because they're not saying that there's not aliens. They're not saying that there's not. You know, they're just covering it, the fact of it up. They're covering it up. Like with Trump, there's a lot of fucking things with Trump, man. Then you gotta really look at this from a real higher perspective, like way higher, okay? Look how each one of these individuals was raised from the get-go. And that takes me back to that body altering of the babies. These babies was born normal. They was born plainly normal. And they were altered as some type of like, it was like putting a label on it. Like a Xavier Roberts Cabbage Patch. Okay. These babies was born normal. Did you know that if you was a boy, say you was under 12 years old and you was a singer, you could sing and you had that, I forget which one, soprano, that if you had a gift of it, they would cut your fucking balls off. So you would always be able to sing like that before 12 years old. They would cut your balls off. Like, wow. Like, wow. They would do that to keep your voice in a soprano. It's just crazy. Me too. Me too. I'd rather cry any day from the truth than smile and be happy over a lie. Reversed craft. You say reversed. You say reverse craft. Another country reverse craft what? A non-alien ship? They reverse crafted a non-alien ship. The Bible speaks about what the aliens are. They've been around since the beginning. Since the beginning. I listened to a video the other day, and it said in that video that angels were given free will as well. It don't say nothing like that nowhere in my Bible. It says that's a gift for the humans through Jesus Christ. So I don't know where they got their information, but I like to read where they got that information, that the angels were given free will. My Bible says that the angels were created for servitude and worship. Don't say nothing in there about them having free will. So, I don't know. Y'all take that as a resonates. Because I wonder about that. I ask the questions. I wonder how Satan was able to have that thought process. And those other angels were able to have that thought process of turning against God when they were not created with free will. That's like, say, that bird decides to go against God. That's what it's like it's saying that bird just decided, because it wasn't given free will. That bird wasn't given free will to whether or not it worships God or not, okay? And that's like that bird just deciding all of a sudden, that it's not going to worship God no more, that it's not. That's just the same thing as the angels doing that. So that don't make any kind of sense to me. Yeah, they can't validate rumors because they're untrue. Like, how could they possibly validate something that's not real? That doesn't exist. It's not real. It's not. They can't. But all their actions, everything that they've done, there's some type of evidence of it. Somewhere along the line, there's evidence of every action and everything that they have fucking done. Everything. Down to the magic, everything. There's evidence. The theft, evidence. The attacks, evidence. The attempts, evidence. But all that shit they said about you, there's nothing to be found. Nothing. Not a damn thing. And these are people that supposedly are trustworthy, honorable. Please. Give me a fucking break. Alright, page 220. It says, on a trip today, but don't worry, there'll be lots of other animals we can say hi to. Zoe picked the cookie crumbs out of her eggs and said, okay. It says, May took Will and Zoe on the all-access VIP tour, normally reserved for donors and municipal bigwigs. They went to the children's farm and held the bunnies and chicks. They fed the giraffe apples. They went to the elephant barn and stroked Scout's ear through the vertical bars. Through it all, May couldn't get past the feeling that none of them belonged there. Not the animals and not her. After Will and Zoe left and her shift concluded, May pulled up the voicemails from April. Her sister had left them two nights ago, and May had been doing her best to forget that they were there. Time to get it over with. It says, in the employee lot, she sat in her car and listened. The first one was short, but left her feeling depleted. April was confused and overwhelmed. She needed someone to bounce her theories off of, but May couldn't be that person for her. The second message shocked her, an apology of all things. April had called her brave, though May knew she wasn't. Going to Iraq had been a mistake. The problem was, no matter how many times she played what if, and even knowing how badly it would end, she couldn't see any way that she didn't go to Iraq to try to save her dad. She put the phone down and drove to Will's house. They had the place to themselves. Zoe back at Kelly's for another 4-day stretch. So May rallied and initiated, stripping her clothes off just inside the front door. Will doing the same and following her to the bedroom. They showed each other their true selves, their new bodies, all the scars, rolls, hairs, freckles at the time had added and taken away. They went slow, Will going down on her laboriously, like he had all the time in the world. Don't wait for me, he lifted his head to say, and when he went back to it, she came in rolling waves. She fell into a deep sleep, and then when she woke up, it was dark out. She smelled garlic and onions and chicken browning. In the kitchen, she poked her head over the stove to see what he was making. Chicken soup. Sorry I fell asleep. What sorry? I slept too. It says, May sat at the counter where she could face him and watch him work. Why don't you hate me? She asked. What? You're so good to me. You should be furious. Will laughed it to himself, an accidental blast twinged with pain. Remember when I told you I didn't always like myself? I tried hating you. I sucked at it. I'm sorry for the way I left things, but not for leaving me. It says it was terrible what she'd done, breaking up with him over email. She'd offer him no explanations, not because he didn't deserve one, but because she couldn't find the words. I'm a piece of shit, she wrote, and deleted it a dozen times, and ultimately changed it to, I'm sorry, I can't. Please don't call. I didn't know how else to be at the time. He gave her everything to stir. Then he put the lid on the pot and came around. He gave everything a stir, and then he put the lid on the pot and came around to the stool beside her. I don't want to pry or nag. I promise I'll only ask you this once. This was the moment she'd been waiting for. When Will would finally let loose the frustration he'd been carrying for 10 years, that had been playing tricks with him for the last month, like a magician hiding the queen. It says, what's happened over there? He asked. When all the fighting broke out in Mosul, I was scared out of my mind for you. I thought eventually you'd come back to me, but you never did. She wanted him to understand what happened in Iraq had changed everything about the way she saw the world and in her place in it. It was bigger than the two of them, too big. It had seemed for so long to put into words, but she had to try. I know something bad went down. Please talk to me. He was right. It was time to tell him everything. It doesn't resonate. So the truth is gonna be exposed. Somebody's about to spill the beans. Yeah, I have fun telling the truth. His extraterrestrial is what is real, and they cover up because they have no. Extraterrestrials are fallen angels. Understand, Christopher, they're real, but they're not what we think. They're fallen angels. And it says in the Bible that there were giants and men of renown in those days, and they will be back, okay? And it says in those days and afterward. It says and afterward. So there was giants and men of renown after the flood. They was still on the earth, okay? They're not aliens, they're fallen angels, which I guess you would call it an alien, but if you think like that, then the creation of the earth made every single living thing on the earth an alien. Right? Every living creature on the earth. Grass, trees, birds, fish, snakes, lions, tigers, bears, all aliens, humans, everything. Because God put us here. Just saying. A big ship. Who's to say the earth ain't a big ship? Just saying. I mean, who's to say that it's not? Who's to say that we're caught in a solar system? Who's to say that? Because they told us that? I'm just saying, who can be for sure? Who can be for sure that we're not floating on a big ship? That we're not in a big ship right now? Who's to say? Who can say that we're not? If you can, then show me the proof. Show me the proof that we're not on a big old ass ship right now. That we're not floating around and we're not aliens. And we're not invading other people's shit. Who's to say that we're not? I'm just saying. But in my Bible, God tells me to not worry about. He appoints our leaders. Okay? God places the leaders of this world in their place. Okay? And we just need to trust God's plan. Because He's the one that places those leaders where they're at and when they're there, because it's to fulfill prophecy. So that you know that God's word is true. That's why they're placed where they're at. Just saying. And He told you in the beginning. I mean, look, the Bible has the words alien in it. Go look it up. Okay? Go look it up. The Bible has the word alien. Okay? I'm just telling you. Okay? And if it's coming from somewhere else that we're not familiar with, then it would be considered an alien, correct? That's correct, right? Yeah, and I wondered that too, about why do they need a fucking ship? Like, why would they need a ship that can fly? Doesn't make sense why they need a ship. That part right there does not make any kind of sense to me whatsoever. And they didn't need a ship. Okay, back in the old times, back in the old days, like Leonardo da Vinci's got like alien ships in his paintings. There's alien ships on the hieroglyphics on the walls. Okay, why did they need a fucking ship? Because they also have 6 winged angels depicted, and angels with eyeballs all over their being. Why did they need a ship? Why do they need a ship? That part right there will never make sense to me until God shows me. Why the fuck does an angel need a fucking ship? Whether they're fallen angel or not, why does an angel need a ship? A vessel. I don't get it. That don't make no sense. And y'all also need to look up, I forgot where it's at, man. I want to say it starts with a B. But there's a place that's shaped like a fucking pyramid. Straight up, the very top of it has a glass ceiling that allows the sun to go all the way down through that pyramid to the bottom floor. But the very top floor, that top floor is designated only to a specific religion, is what it says on the paper. A specific religion. There's 200 chairs sitting in that top room in a circle. 200 chairs, 200 fallen angels that were standing on Mount Paramount. Okay, so is there a league of fallen angels running this world from those seats right there? The group of 200 fucking fallen angels talking about the world's political stances and our highest goods and stuff. Y'all look it up. Y'all look it up, man. Is that coincidence? I don't see how. That's coincidence. Anyway, y'all look it up. For real. It's a pyramid. And it has the same kind of technology as the pyramids back in ancient Egypt, where it harnesses energy And they're harnessing the people's energy through this ginormous, gigantic fucking pyramid. It's on some type of ley line where they can harness the energy of the world right there in that one little fucking building. Y'all look it up. Anyway, I'm gonna go. We're at 3 hours. We're at 3 hours, y'all. Alright, y'all. If y'all received some type of message here, or some kind of healing, or what have you, if you're just entertained, okay? Y'all hit the like button, stay golden. Hit the bell notification so you can get the new videos. And if you want to donate to me, Gene Bean, it's Cash App $AngelMoon6237. I'm very grateful if you'd like to donate to me. I do a lot of hard work. Okay, I'm just saying. Okay, thank you in advance. God bless everybody. Lumen de Lumine. It means I see the light of the Lord in you. Thank you. See you on the flip side.